I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm the Geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to the latest episode featuring everybody's not so favourite time-travelling bigamist, Gary Sparrow. In Goodnight Sweetheart, I love this show, you know I do. We had a really great time out last time out, so we're going to get cracking on with Series 5 Episode 2, which is called London Pride. But on this day, the 27th of January 1944, two things I should say. One is apparently nearly 500 Allied bombers did a raid on Berlin, and their enemies was not so much anti-aircraft like guns or anything like that. It wasn't the Luftwaffe. No, it was apparently fog, and they nearly collided a lot just due to the really bad weather. So hey, that happened. But also, just another interesting fact for any fans of music out there: Nick Mason, the drummer of Pink Floyd, was born on this day 82 years ago. So happy 82nd birthday to Nick Mason, drummer for Pink Floyd. But enough about that. Let's do another episode of Goodnight Sweetheart. But with the dawn, a new day is dawn. Of course. Well said, posh twat. He just wants it in your endo. Well. You're going to look in the mirror now, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Missed that. Yeah. All right, calm down, Rodney. That's one way of wording it. Thank God I thought we were getting rid of Reg. Don't do that. Hmm. Oh, really? I thought he genuinely would have been saying that. Right. Uh huh. Oh my God. Suppose they ain't got that old-fashioned bell over the door. Well, yeah. Mm. Oh, 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 don't, don't. That's painful to hear. Ron Wheatcroft. Ooh. Wow. Pumping. Oh. Oh my god, that is a very bright home. There. I was going to say, why are they still in Cricklewood? Only? Yes. Nice. Whoa. Jealous is not a good look for Gary. Yeah. They're charming, darling. It is. Whoa. That's one way of wording it. What? Nice. Who carries around 1,200 quid? Well, more than 1,200 quid. Gently, gently. Hmm. Okay, that might explain it then. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Aha. Yeah. Unfortunately, Gary thought there was a different thing up her backside. Oh my. Ah, right. That reason why he can't. Oh. I can't even work out what song that is. Yeah, that's the word for it. Oh yes, Phoebe, darling. Yeah, it's funny that. Why wouldn't he want to be a famous songwriter in the 40s? Oh. Why aren't you in the limo? Why won't the limo come and pick you up? Ooh. 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 Mm. Abided. Damn.
Good job we bought the pram.
They're going to be eating well for a little while. Well, okay. So, that is our second episode of Series 5. And I wonder if this is potentially a sign of things to come. Because we've definitely had less Yvonne in that episode. Less time spent in the present. We had less Ron. We had less Reg. And seemingly more of Nero Coward. I wonder what we will do with Nero Coward. I mean, it's a great character to introduce. I presume we're never going to go back to the pub. Because in reality, why would Phoebe have a need to go back to the pub? There's surely no reason that she's living up west, and presumably they're just going to go, oh, well, my husband Gary is going to pay for everything. She might turn into a bit of a lonely housewife. Maybe there'll be a storyline there. to see. I mean, that episode has not aged well, has it? It has to be said, with the references to that disgraced Australian didgeridoo player and that disgraced prince of the royal family. My golly wobbles. That was quite uncomfortable in that scene, to have them literally praising. Yeah, that's part of this gig here, doing this. We are going to see some references, and it's surprisingly how often he gets brought up. Oh, I hate it. I hate the fact that he gets brought up, because I hate the fact that he was, how he was described, and then he ruined it by, well, I mean, he ruined it before he got caught, obviously, but, oh, God, no. Right, enough talk of that. Where are we? What am I talking about? Right, yeah, so no Coward. I like the character No Coward. David Benson, I think I spoke about it last time out. If I didn't, I might be completely wrong, but he has done quite a bit of sort of No Cowards performing over the years. So he's very clearly, very good at what he does there. And I think that is going to add an interesting dynamic, changing it up. I don't know if he's going to become like just a bit of a recurring character, a regular character, literally appearing in every episode, similar to like the you Ronzi Regis and whatnot. But yeah, I'm wondering whether we're potentially going to start phasing out or seeing less of some of those other characters. Like I said, you're Yvonne, you're on your edge. With Yvonne and Gary, that episode was not a good look for him. And I think we've had it on a couple of occasions where they're kind of showing him being jealous of Yvonne's life and the things that she gets up to, which is just so weird, but also I think he's a bit of a cliche from the examples I have seen over the years, things even like something like a soap, for example. You'll often have a character who is having an affair, who is committing adultery and all that, and yet for some reason his wife starts showing an affection towards somebody else, and he will get jealous and he might punch them or he might do this or that and he's always such a weird characterization. Because at the end of the day, you can't love her unconditionally, otherwise you wouldn't be doing the cheating in the first place. So how can you then have enough love that you're then getting jealous of her seeing somebody else because you're also seeing somebody else? It is always such a weird thing to see and experience, and I don't know. I don't like it per se. With Yvonne though, they were bringing up that Clive a lot. And I may be misremembering, so you may have to refresh my memory, but was that the guy that at the end of Series 4, seemingly she gave loads of money to, and he invested in, then he seemingly did a runner, which is why she got drunk, and she had that little heart-to-heart with Ron. I don't know. I think it might have been Clive, because they were mentioning about the ponytail, weren't they? So it was that. Reg didn't get a lot to do, and I suppose if we're going down, going to be when we, in the past we're going to be more the up west thing. Are we now going to be seeing less of Reg because we, in theory, don't have as much of a reason to be seeing him on a regular basis? Equally with Ron, if we're potentially spending more time in the past, which seems to be the trend of the episodes recently, is Ron going to sort of fade into the background? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see with that one. But we will be back next week, of course. We're obviously doing it on a weekly basis. So in actual fact, it will be, if my maths is correct, hang on, yeah. So the next 3 weeks we've got Goodnight Sweetheart, and then of course we'll be taking a week's break for the Super Geek Week, and then back the following week afterwards. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more. of Goodnight Sweetheart, and so I will see you next time out when we come back into the 1940s with the third episode, which is called When Two Worlds Collide. Oh, When Two Worlds Collide. That's intriguing. When Two Worlds Collide. Right, hang on. When Two Worlds Collide. So we're presuming that there's going to be a thing. I'm going to make a guess. One of two things. Because what's his face? The son, Michael. Michael has made his way into the future, hasn't he? He managed to make his way through the time portal. So is he going to do it again? And that's where the two worlds collide thing? Or is it going to be somebody else? Is somebody else from the future going to go into the past? Oh, oh my God. What if Yvonne manages to make her way into the 40s? Oh my God. I want to see that so badly. That would be so good. That would be so good. Right. Fingers crossed that is what is happening. Please. Right. On to next week. Thank you for watching. As always, subscribe, turn on notifications, support me on Patreon, all the usual bits and bobs. Until next time, my name's Kevin. I am a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek.